Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Monday morning, we locking in the times. Oh, yeah. 5:57 in the morning. We're getting up early, getting it popping. We're getting it rolling. We're going. The morning email show. Got a lot to talk about today. I got to play the music. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to play the music this morning.
A little touch.
We don't give a damn. Let's get the music going because that's how I get my energy going. Good morning, y'all. Let's go. I'm a music guy, man. I got to stay with the music. New studio, new energy. Let's go. New time, new timeline. Let's go. They call it new timeline. Got to get my Marcus Aurelius. Let that get off. Let everything roll off your back. Good morning. Teach my boy that, man. You got to let shit roll off his back, man. Pause. God, I'm tired of saying pause. Good morning, everybody. How y'all feeling?
Feel free to rhyme if you want to.
I think we might see our sister Coco today, coming in today. That'd be nice. We bring everything back now that I'm starting to come back together. We'll put the band back together. Good morning. How y'all feeling? Let's go.
It's all live.
Full-time dad and proud. Even at the sea. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling?
We're gonna drop the break real quick.
Now, I don't know why people are mad about the president going to the funeral. I mean, listen, man, that's his people.
10, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
He went to go hang with his people. I mean, come on, man.
Before they cut your music off. YouTube, what's good? Make sure you check out the morning emails every Monday through Thursday, 6:15 to 7:30. Music at 5:45. Let's go.
Good morning. How y'all feeling? Let's go. You know, the Coaster, yes, we love the world famous. Shout to 50 Wolf. He got that new joint about that life. That is, fame is killing them right now. Oh my gosh. God, I love you. Roy boy, I love you. Look at my cool glasses on. Good morning. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're cool now. Yeah, I got a bunch of new cool glasses. We're going to get that Marcus Aurelius on. I say 1 for the travel, 2 for the time, morning yawn, and let's get this rhyme. Hey. For all my block party people out there that know what that's about. Shout out to my man DJ Unique. Got me making beats. Beats and beats and beats. Fame came over and got a couple. I was like, yeah, baby. Let's go. Back at it, baby. Gotta have them ladies drums on there.
Nasty. Hey, listen to the man.
Turn that James Brown real quick. Let's go.
Hey, that.
Good morning. How y'all feeling? Work for CBC. You work for CBC.
You got it.
Yeah.
I might come back to the MJ. Let's go for a second. Come on, let's go. Back in the park. Let's get him.
You got it.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
You got it. I know you got soul.
Now listen, going over to
Shout out my one time out to the bill. Let's get it popping.
Get on over
I'm
to
warming up.
YouTube.
Let's go. Let's get some. Come on.
But they don't cancel the music on YouTube. Make sure you get the music on. Get y'all back.
Sometimes you just got to do it. Let's go.
Come on. I got some of that Dame Dash interview too that I did on Friday. We had a special show on Friday where I'll give you a little piece of that and just give you The reason why I did it too. I mean, when Coco come here, I'll tell her why I did it. And of course, they're all making up. By the way, just so you know, everybody's kissing and making up.
Shout them out. Been in the park. Let's go, y'all.
I had to send them this thing from Marcus Aurelius, and it teaches you how to, when people trigger you, how to not be triggered. It sort of trains your brain to not be triggered. A lot of people get triggered. You got to learn how to not be triggered. Don't let people, piss you off. I learned that. I'm like, people say crazy shit to me. I'm like, oh, okay. I got you, bro. Yeah, I've learned not to be triggered. People try to trigger you.
Oh, we'll rock out a little bit. Let's go, y'all. Come on, to the building. Let's go.
Coco Dreams. Oh, the Coco's in the building. We love Coco. Go to YouTube, y'all. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Yes. Yes.
Shout them out. Let's get it popping.
Also, I'm trying to get y'all to go to sleep early. Can I get y'all to go to sleep early? Because if I get y'all to go to bed early, I'll get up early. But also, it's healthy.
How y'all doing out there? Let's go. Come on.
I need my people to be healthy, okay? Y'all not getting no sleep, man. Trying to hang out in the club with them young people. Doom scrolling on your phone all night. Hey, good morning. Let's go. Maybe somebody got to show me how to get this thing working on TikTok. Hey,
let's turn up. Why are we doing this? Let's do it. Auction the bill. Let's get popping. Come on. Feel free to dance if you want to. Let's go.
Look at this guy. Good morning. You got soft while I was gone. Guess who's back?
Turn that vibration up.
Y'all got soft while I was gone. Guess who's back? Everybody trying to be too nice. Welcome back, morning units. Back at their ass. Back at their ass. Gonna make you. Right back at them. Let's go, y'all. Good morning. How many damn site names you got, Ted? By the way, congratulations to Big Ted. He's been doing some great stuff. Facebook has named him something the most creative. Something. But he's been doing great. My boy.
We rocking. Let's go, y'all.
Says rocking. He's out there now. Very proud of you, young fella. Very proud. I like to see my boys doing their work. Let's get them up in the morning. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Yeah.
Step on. Let's go. Come on.
She was like beauty queen from a movie scene.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Do you mean I am the one who dance?
Not even.
We're going to party a little bit. Let's go.
Not better looking.
She said I am the one.
You just have more hair in your head. That's it. You should-
Shout to my Dutch.
you got more. You just got more hair in your head. That's it.
She told me her name was Jean as she goes to sing. Then heavy.
Yo, still, baby.
You're friendlier to the women.
Still not a player, but you still a hater.
You're not
a hater. Where my horns at? Where my horns? That's right.
Yes, on the top of your head, motherfucker. Yeah. Because they normally mad at me because I left. I did something. They was, I'm an international piss a woman off guy.
Yo, my word is pause long as I'm alive. I'ma put it on.
I do want to analyze that Dame Dash interview a little bit today. I don't want to go too much. I think that story has ran its course, but I do believe that they have figured it out, and now they're going to get together and be friends again, which leads me to believe it might have been a ruse all along. But anyway, Dame came on and he talked about it. On the show on Friday. I did a special show on the Come On Friday. He came on and he talked about it. My position was that I didn't think that the Charlemagne, those guys, I thought they just was being a little disrespectful to the man, to be honest with you. I mean, and also, they know he's got trigger issues and therapy issues. And they pushed his button. Well, they do that. They did it with a lot of acts, like they are very smug to get behind a mic and be so smug. I watched them do that to Onyx. And what they didn't know about Onyx was Onyx is doing 150 shows a year all around the world. There's superstars around the world. So if you're a superstar around the planet Earth, just because you haven't been really in New York doing stuff doesn't mean you're not doing it. And Onyx was doing it. They was in Russia. They playing stadiums by themselves in Russia, like 10,000 people. In Germany, all over the place, thousands of people. And they out there rocking. Really shot to Fredo and Sticky. And it was he was kind of smug and disrespectful to the guy. And this is a while ago show, but that was the air of smug that I think people don't like about the brother, because he's a great informant. He's a smart guy. I know the guy. That's Wendy's people. I remember him. But, I thought it was kind of wacky. And I think that he is way more smug. As I look at the interviews, he's way more smug to black people than he is to the Wills Pills. And that's what I didn't like about the interviews. Especially from a guy who basically created branding. You don't have to agree with him. You don't got to give him no money, but you got to at least give him respect for what he did. Even though listen, Dame needs to hit something now. He needs a hit record. He needs a hit movie. He needs a hit album. He needs something right now to sort of get him back on his groove. You know what I'm saying? But he gotta be. Dame's got to be more friendly too. To be honest with you. Good morning, sis. TD. He's got to be more. He's got to be a little less my way or the highway. You follow me? Yeah, he got to be a little less than that. I mean, that's just my opinion. I take him to task. Hey, you got it easy, man. People actually want to like you, but we're not 50s. We can't just be clowning people's clothes and shit. Get out of here. Some things we gotta kind of like leave in the fourth decade. You know what I'm saying? We're in the fifth decade. You got to be cool. Be a little bit more inclusive, all right? But anyway, I got clips if anybody wants to go around that. Also, they you know, I know people are triggered by this, by the Charlie Kirk, even though it's a turning point. Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk started that. And people are really triggered by the Charlie Kirk funeral, the president being there and everything. And I got to tell you, I don't see a problem with it. I mean, I still don't. I didn't agree with the man, politics, whatever. I didn't agree with what he was saying. I thought what he was saying was pretty vile. But I also thought he was just doing it to get, it reminded me of hip hop guys, in their 50s still acting like they in they, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of similar, like he was just trying to get a show. He was trying to do a hip hop show basically. But politics is the new hip hop shows now. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm a single dad now, so. Yes, I thought that was great. Well, okay, I cannot wait for Coco to get. Let me start the show and get Black Fact out the way, because I would love to see what Coco's been doing all summer. And I'm gonna reach out to Big Sed too, because I want his opinion on all of this stuff that's been happening, and I really want to know what he's been up there doing too. Also, Maria called me. I got to get back to Maria Davis. I'm glad she didn't come on because I needed that time for Dame Dash. Yeah. Yes. You're dead wrong.
Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke, gun smoke. Ricky smoke for mayor, the rap slayer, the hooker layer. Motherfucker, say your prayer. Hail Mary, full of grace. Smack the bitch in the face, take her Gucci back and a North Face off her back.
I mean, come on, man.
Running with the money, oh, you got me mistaken, honey. I don't want to rape ya, I just want the paper, the visa, Kapisha. I'm out like the vapors. Who's the one you call Mr. Macho? The head honcho, swift like Kumacho. I got so much dollar.
Some of those lyrics, those Biggie Smalls lyrics, when you listen to them now, you're like, oh, damn. Jeez.
Hey, Dad, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be
Good
too
morning,
rough on
y'all. Let's
them.
go.
Love you, and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to The Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays Elliott, a.k.a. Lays from the world famous. Speaking in topics about health,
in the building.
politics, music, art, culture, and now, for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays, it's Friday. Oh, yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what you think it's all about. Come on, man.
Good morning. 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 Oh man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Oh man. I am so proud. My energy's up, man. First of all, good. Oh, the OG. Salute to the OG. Big Sed. Everybody's here. Let me say this. Thank y'all for coming back. Season 6 is a real thing. But I also want to say thank you for everybody who is supporting the Jesse Banks Foundation, where I will be the gala chair on what day? On November 14th at the Teaneck Marriott. Come out there, y'all. We're supporting some kids. We're doing some great work. And this is all scholarships. You understand how important scholarships are. We got to ease the cost of going to college. Education is the only fight we're gonna have against this entire onslaught. As you can see, there is an onslaught to minimize our people, and as opposed to yelling and screaming and throwing rocks, The smart thing to do was to educate the next generation because they're trying to educate their generation. They spent the whole generation, and our Wills Pills brethren has lost their inheritance. Now they got the House, they got the House, they got the Senate, they got the judges, they got the courts, the Supreme Court, everything, and they're still mad and complaining. Obviously, it's because they've given their inheritance to their children. The children are blowing the inheritance. We should not make that same mistake. We got an opportunity, so let's stop turning the guns on each other and get together and support the next generation, which is our kids. All right, we love y'all. Unction in the morning. Good morning, everybody. November 14th, I will be there. Jesse Banks found the gala chair and a lot of big dogs out there this week, and a lot of great sponsors too. So make sure y'all get out there and support it. And shout out to my OSG family. They're going to be there in full regalia. Everybody's going to be there. I'm going to be there. It's going to be wonderful. Coco, come in when you're ready. I'm going to do Black Facts real quick. Yes, we're doing Black Facts. We're back to Black Facts. Let's get the Black Facts going. Oh, come on. And if the music is low enough, I'm going to bring in IG. Let me bring in IG before I get Coco in here. I'll bring in Instagram before I get Coco in here. And just tell you, man, first of all, how was everybody's summer? We are back in full mode right now. I am in daddy mode. So, you know, my boys got to get on that school bus. As you know, I take care of my son and he's home. So we get him up in the morning. He's up already getting his soccer stuff together. Go ahead, young fella. And we getting it all done. You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens. But yeah, well, I got a different opinion about all this. My opinion about the Charlie Kirk and all that stuff. I got a different. I'm sorry. I understand. That he did say some bad and racist stuff. I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan of the guy. You know what I'm saying? But I did see him starting to move a little bit. Towards the middle in his conversation. Now, it doesn't excuse anything he said before, obviously, but I did see some movement. Just like Kenneth Owen, I'm seeing some movement. Before, she was kind of wacky. Now it seems like she's starting to make moves. What happens is when you start to see the truth and you start to see things that are that are really happening out there, all of a sudden you start to shift your opinion. And there's nothing wrong. Listen, people got mad because he was in the colleges. He was like, yo, he's in the colleges. He shouldn't be doing that in the college. But I'm like, if there's ever a place to have respect of mind, peace. Yes, we love the world famous, most dangerous. First Family for Life. We love the world famous family. Also, make sure you go check out that new Fame joint About That Life. I'll play it. Fame is just ridiculous. He is taking the mantle. He is out there doing what he's doing. Very proud of Fizzy Woe. And his song that's a hit. And I'm calling the hit early. It's a hit song. I'm calling it early. About That Life by Lil Fame. It's an amazing song, and he's everything I thought he was from the first day that I snatched him off the block. He is an amazing individual, a superior artist, and somebody that I'm gonna listen. It's not even it's not a rap group anymore. It's a family, and he is, if anything, from a little brother or whatever you guys call me, a big brother or whatever. You can look online, look on YouTube. You can get it out now. I think he leaked it and dropped the video. They just drop videos now. They don't play around no more. They don't play around anymore. Get About That Life. All right, let me go to blackfacts.com real quick. Of course, people are talking about the Jimmy Kimmel thing. Shout out to my man, Anthony Anderson. He is really upset about that. Anthony Anderson, great man, was a guy. Maybe I'll get him on the show one day, too. Great guy. Really was a big supporter of Jimmy Kimmel, a big supporter of free speech. And it really was a terrible thing when they snatched him off of air. Even though what he said was wrong, whatever the case may be, he was but it wasn't enough to snatch them off the air. And listen, if we're going to play this game with them, even though I know for a fact they're not your friends, B, but if we're going to play this game, we got to at least play by some kind of rules. And you can't keep contradicting yourself. Free speech is free speech. You should be, whether you don't like the speech or not, just like the shit that Charlie Kirk was saying, we felt was offensive to our community, but he had the right to say it because it's free speech. So, if it's going to be, listen, if it's going to be free speech, then let it be free speech. Let's stop playing around with it. Okay. September 22nd. Before I get to Black Facts, tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of my double knee operation. Yes, double knees. And I'm starting to now really feel like I've incorporated these new body parts into my body. I feel great. All you brothers out there in your 40s and 50s is walking around. I see y'all in the hood. Hey, what up, Sonny? Yo, what up, OG? That's how you know he's an OG. He could dress like a young boy, but when he start walking, watch him go down the steps, slows him up. Like, oh, shit's crazy. Go get them knees fixed, all right? Go get them fixed before Trump take the damn medical insurance away from everybody. Go get them knees fixed, all right? Okay, blackfacts.com, September 22nd, a race riot in Atlanta. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Still, it's fucking 1906. That's what that happened in 1906. A race riot in Atlanta. The riot lasted from September 22nd to September 24th. It was a culmination of a number of factors, including lingering tensions from Reconstruction, job competition, black voting rights, and the increasing desire of African Americans to secure their civil rights. Wow. Yeah, 1906, man. It's rough, right? The laws maintain separate black and white neighborhoods, segregated public transportation, and segregated schools. There you go. The 1906 gubernatorial campaign added fuel to the racial fire as both Democrat candidates Hoke Smith and Clark Howell advanced disenfranchisement for all black voters in their respective newspapers. Yeah. There you go. I mean, this is when it was about us. They lost the country to the Chinese, but it's okay. On Saturday afternoon, September 22nd, 1906, Atlanta newspapers reported 4 sexual assaults on local white women alleged by black. Yeah, that's what they said. You were smart enough not to mess with no white women. Now you could run through them like the Tasmanian devil, but back then you couldn't do that. Several dozen white men and boys began gathering in gangs, and they beat up a bunch of black people and lynched a bunch of black people. The events were reported by newspapers around the world, including French Le Pet Journal, which described the lynchings in the USA. Yeah. It was not until in 2006 the event was publicly marked as the 100th anniversary. The next year, Atlanta Massacre was part of the state's curriculum in public schools. And you know what? Let me just say this. I want to say this. If you don't report on this stuff, as you see, they're trying to write these things out of history. They don't want the public to know about these things. And if so, it's important that we continue to speak on blackfacts.com. We have to use these resources. It's not to indict or make white people feel bad about what their grandparents did, but it's a way for you to understand the history and what's been happening to our community, so you can put some context to why things are going on today. There you go. Good morning, everybody. I'm in the building. Good morning, emails, all you males and females. This is a beautiful Monday morning, getting started. September 22nd. All the kids are back to school. All your children and grandchildren are back to school. Very nice, very nice. Also, I got a new addition to the family. Shout out to my daughter Cece. For those that know, I lost a grandson. Rest in peace to my grandson. He had passed at 18 months due to an autoimmune disease that we didn't know happened, and he got it and he passed away. And my daughter, she had another baby girl, my granddaughter Taylor, and who is now a big girl now, and she's been trying for years to have another baby. And we were blessed this summer with, and I knew she was pregnant, but she never told me she was pregnant. We were blessed by the presence of my newest granddaughter, Freedom Mackenzie Rose. Say her name. She was born She was born a preemie. And we had to keep her in the incubator for a long time because my daughter couldn't carry the term. But the baby is healthy and doing well and beautiful, and she spends time with me over at the house. So just welcome to this crazy mess of a planet we are, and maybe you could do something better with it. To my granddaughter, the great, beautiful Freedom Mackenzie Rose. We love you, baby. Love you, baby girl. Love you, baby girl. Wow. Anyway, yeah. Let's get to what we're talking about today. Oh, but first I gotta check in on my boy, Big Said. I don't know what I'm sorry. My bad. Totally my bad. I'm always doing I'm still doing several things, even though I got a new setup. It is much easier. Hope it looks better. Let me just send it because your phone, you must don't have an iPhone. Because I'm sending it from my computer, and you don't have an iPhone. That's what's going on there. Okay. How do I send this link? Okay. There we go. All right, I'll send it to my daughter, and then I'll paste it to you. Did I send it? Yes. There you go. Got you. Sending it to Coco right now. Sorry about that, guys. My little man's getting ready to go to school. All right, Coco, sent you the link. Hope to see you in a minute. But let me get Big Set on the phone. I want to see how he's been. It's been pretty nice giving y'all some time off here. Check on my boy. Check on my man. Yes. Congrats. Thank you, Reginald. Let me see how my man Sed's been doing. I haven't heard from him all summer. He's been doing a lot of great stuff all over the place. Rocking. What up, Big Sed? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine. I am alive. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Hey, let me just say this to you. I am so proud of you. I want to give you props, okay? Normally I give you a lot of shit, but I am giving you props, man. You've been out there, you've been doing shows, you've been getting it going. Man, I'm telling you something, man. I'm inspired. You know I'm gonna come with some bullshit in 2 seconds, but I am inspired. I got a question. What is your opinion? A couple of things, because I always like your perspective on things. First of all, let's get the homework out of the way. The Dame Dash, Charlemagne, whatever, blah, 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 whatever that crazy with Cameron, all that kabobble. What is your opinion on that stuff?
I'm waiting for them to say that it was a setup from the beginning.
There you go. I got that feeling. I got that feeling. I don't think it was Charlemagne was part of the setup. I just think maybe Dame and Cam kind of like, yo, let's start some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Charlemagne was part of it. I think Charlemagne's just a little smug. And as a normally smug person, I understand he's competing in your smugness.
Nah, I mean, but one thing about Charlemagne, he's consistent. So it's not as if like you said, you brought up the Onyx situation.
Yeah.
The one thing I can
Beanie Siegel.
The thing I can respect about Charlemagne is that he's going to stand on his own, specifically on his show, because I think, and like, you know, I'm cool with Dame as well, but the fact that Dame is bringing up the fact that, you know, he ran, you know, from 4 guys trying to hit him, like if that's like such a big accomplishment, like no, he was smart. I mean, if 4 guys are coming after me, I don't know their intentions, I might run as well. So that doesn't make me a punk, but you're going to say that you'd rather take a beating, but you know what? That beating could lead to death.
He did take a beat. He was jumped in Paris by like 30 guys. Yeah, he was jumped.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he was jumped. I get what you're saying. I mean, listen, to each his own. I'm not comparing apples to oranges. I tell you, sometimes Dave is my brother, but sometimes he reminds me of the dude with the goldfish in his shoe, and I'm gonna get you sucker. Sometimes he's stuck in certain eras. You know what I'm saying? I think there's an evolution that he has to evolve to at some point, and but that does not denote his accomplishments and what he created. Because before him, you couldn't do business the way we were able to do business had not been for Damon Dash. So we gotta continue to give him his props, and still maybe even turn down the phone when he's going on his rants, because that's his trigger rants. Everybody's got those trigger rants, but they triggered him, and I don't think that they handle the Will's pills the same way. Of his ilk, they are much nicer to the Will's pills. That's all I got to say. That's the issue.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree, but at the same time, Dame is easy triggerable.
Yeah, he's trigger bait. You can just say right off. Yeah.
And the thing is, when it's done, like Dame does it to people, but when it's done to him,
he don't like
it. It's an issue, and it's like, money. You stand up there, and like I said, the fact that I don't know, there's so many issues, and everything is self-inflicted.
Right.
And Charlamagne was right. Cameron was right. Dame doesn't take accountability for anything. Everything that's happened in his life was somebody else's fault.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of truth in what you're saying. And also, I think the man needs a hit something. I need a hit movie, hit record, something, hit series, something.
He needs a vow of silence for a second, because I don't think people don't want to fuck with him. Excuse my language. I just think that he's so caught up into being this boss thing that he cuts off his nose, eyes, and lips to spite his face.
Wow. Let's let Coco win.
Like we know you're successful, and I've been saying this for years. Dame is the reason why Jay-Z succeeded.
Right.
Dame is the exact reason.
Exact reason. Yeah.
You can't take that away from him.
Right.
But you also can't live in the past.
You're right about that, brother. You're right about, and also, we can't denote Jay's talent. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, that's what. And as I told Dame, and listen, I'm very transparent when I talk to Dame. I love you, but I will hold you to task on certain things I think you're doing wrong. And I said, you created billionaires, and that was what you were supposed to do. The fact that they've moved on and became successful means you did your job. So why are we standing there? Why is that still a big deal? And let's go on and create, as Jay-Z said, create another hole. There you go. Let's go on to the next thing. And he did. He created Kanye. He got Reggie Roy, Cameron. He's a guy that's got all these things that he's done. I think he needs to just continue in that space. But also, there is truth to the fact that there's an entire industry inside leveraging to try to keep him from being successful. And I think that is something we should recognize. We should recognize that they need to stop, whether it's blacklisting or using the power of the industry to suppress the success of this man. They don't do it. They don't do it to the Will's pills. I can name you 10 Will's pills that lost hundreds of millions of dollars, and they still get money. They still get deals.
I'm gonna push back just a little.
Okay.
We still have to put the responsibility on Dame because of the way he comes off and the way he treats people. So sometimes you have, if he can sit back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna let you live. People be like, you know what, I can make money with you. But his thing is always trying to either one up somebody or trying to be better than everyone, and that was what drove him in the past. And I applaud him for that. But times change, people change, and nobody gives a fuck anymore. So if nobody gives a fuck, you either have to change your mindset or you have to change what's around you, and he has done neither.
You know what? I think that's very astute. I think what you're saying makes a lot of sense in the fact that you needed his brashness, his willing to fight against the system, because before him, they wasn't allowing people to have dollar per dollar deals on that level in this business. And it was because of him that he broke down those walls. Now that he's broken down those walls and everybody have become copies of him, now he needs to find a way to adjust. And I think it's all about adjustment. Let's hope he adjusts. Let's hope he adjusts.
Let's hope I'm light skinned and tall by tomorrow.
Yeah, light skinned and tall. Hey, anyway, first of all, congratulations on the show, Big Sept. What you got going on, and how's it going? My friends are better than yours.
Well, actually, I just came back from Greece, so I had to take a little vacation. And I, even though I did a show last week, but I'm gearing back up. But I'm going to introduce another show because I have people okay, this is the whole premise.
Yeah.
Everybody connects on social media.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to, people in our business, specifically on LinkedIn because it's a business site. So I had this idea, and the tentative name is, my name is Big Said, and you are, featuring whoever it is, because what I'm going to do is go down the list of people on my LinkedIn that I've been dealing with for years that I don't really know, but have done or are doing things that I think that people will definitely be intrigued about. So for me, it's more of a matter of, it's kind of opposite of my friends are better than yours.
Right.
Because they're not my friends, but there are people that I've probably been dealing with off and on for years that may be doing something. So it's like I said, it's kind of like an offshoot of my friends are better than yours, because there are people that I don't know, and I don't want to term it regular interviews. I want it to be something where it's like, well, I want the people to find out who they are at the same time I'm finding out.
Well, first of all, let me just say
that
first of all, it's brilliant and also smug at the same time. I love it. It's the best thing.
I got to give a Charlemagne on.
My name is Said. Who the fuck are you? No. Quite honestly, that sounds brilliant, Said. And I can't wait to when are you going to set it off? That's what I want to know.
Well, actually, I turned today because I got back from Greece on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I said, everything starts, and being that this is September, in the industry specifically, yeah, September is like the new year.
Right. Brand new.
So I said, you know what? I'm going full blast. Continue. Of course, my friends are better than yours.
Yeah.
Go out to more parties and events and set this off. So, to see what happens, because the worst that can happen is nothing.
Right. But I think it's a great, especially now where everybody is trying to get attention and basically people are walking around branding themselves. I think this is, which I talked about before, that's a big thing. I think allowing these people, especially through LinkedIn and those social media channels, to exploit their businesses. I think you're gonna have a line around the corner doing that. As a matter of fact, I want to nominate myself as to be one of the interviews on Who You Are. There you go. Who are you? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And another thing, what people make, I think people make the mistake of, especially in the podcast arena, that everyone wants to do what everyone else is doing.
Right.
And that's fine. But what I'm doing, is anyone really doing?
No.
So I have to look at it in that way.
Yeah.
And I have to look at it in that way because I don't even have to get, and the thing is, I've spread my platforms across, it's on YouTube,
yeah,
Instagram, but then I've also went on to Daily Motion, Rumble, other platforms, and I'm getting views that I never thought that I would get. And now my YouTube may have 24 views, but you go to Daily Motion, I'll have 240. Right. Then I go to Facebook, I have several hundred. So I'm like, wait a minute. So let me utilize all these other platforms, because everybody uses either one platform specifically or the main ones, and it's cool. But I also figured that for me to branch out and maybe get a different audience or just different people,
yeah,
that sometimes, everyone wants to go to YouTube. And YouTube, of course, because YouTube is paying out great money. I'm not there yet, and I'm realistic. But if my reach can be expanded by doing other platforms, why not?
Well, and also, you come from an era where people were doing original stuff, and this, and being an originator, a guy like yourself, you understand what it is to do stuff and fill in the spaces where nothing's, is not being taken care of. So I think this, I don't know if it's going to be your version of it or something. I hope you trademark this too, by the way, because I think this could be a huge way for people to get out there, and something that you can put on Tubi, you can put it on any one of those channels and allow and let people see that, because that's great, because everybody wants to be known. Everybody wants to be on TV.
Yep.
All right, Big Set, but listen, stay with me. I'm back. We'll be back on our regularly scheduled programming. So welcome back, brother, and congratulations on everything.
Welcome back.
And listen,
congrats.
We cool today, but I will be fucking with you for the next couple of days. But today
I anticipated. In fact, I anticipated this today, but cool.
All right, Set. Big Set, everybody. There you go.
Eliminate over.
Good morning, Coco.
What's up, baby? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome
What's up,
back.
baby?
Yo, baby. Yo, baby. Yo.
Hey,
Yes.
how was your summer?
Looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, chilling. My normal
Okay.
lays mode. Getting my weight up under me now. Back into my zone again now.
I see.
Legs are strong. I got some. My face was so sunken because
What?
I mean, from when I was, when I lost all the weight from the operation, my face
Oh,
was,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I was a
So
little,
you got some collagen back up in
yeah,
there.
I got some collagen back up in there. It's crazy, man. you know, say put no,
You
you know
got
what
you got a
I
little
mean?
more protein. I see that.
I'm in the weight room a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn car crash last year, but tomorrow is.
Yo, I missed you, bro. I missed you, bro. I missed you a lot. I'm
I'm back.
glad you got your sea legs back up and you ready to rock and roll. I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's been a great summer. I had a great time this summer, and I got my little man living with me now, so I'm really, really happy about that. Full
Well,
time,
yeah. Sometimes, I think about this. How old is Brycey?
12.
Yeah, it's time. It's
Yeah,
time. It's time for you to come step in and guide him on his early, endeavors in manhood. This is the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
every young man should go with their dad.
Yeah, you're
Um,
right.
and let get because young boys, just being around. And I'm not saying you got to do too much. You still got to be the dad. You got to be there for them. But just to see how you handle stuff as a father, I think it's important. I think we lost that, and so we got a lot of young boys out there not having that fatherly influence, and
Yeah,
the influence they get is from the police and the prison. We got to
yeah,
figure that
that's
out.
right. That's right.
All right.
You're right.
So Coco, let me ask you a question.
Yo,
Um, we missed your tea. What's been going on?
yo, I'm so overly stimulated. Like, because you haven't been on, there's so many things that I want to say, and I didn't have nobody to talk to, you
we
know?
back. Back. We're back, Coco. I got you, Coco. Also, listen. On November 14th, they picked me to be the gala chair for the Jesse Banks Foundation. I'm like,
And you think what? You're not deserving of this?
I
What's
thought
going on?
I thought I wasn't deserving of it. I was like, this is a big foundation, right? So I'm
Yes,
going.
it is.
I'm going. Y'all sure y'all want? I said, give me 2 days. I told him.
Listen.
I said, give me 2 days. Let me think about it.
Listen, let me tell you something. Everything in your life is a culmination of the things that you've achieved. Like, you today, you know, are the culmination of all the good shit and the fuck shit.
Yeah.
And guess what? You've been honored for all of it. And I congratulate you on
Thank you.
all of the success.
Thank you
You
so
deserve it.
much. Yeah, I appreciate it. It was definitely a big honor for me to do it, and I'm very proud. The Jesse Banks Foundation really when we started OSG, because OSG is about 5 years old, right?
Yes.
Jesse Banks, I looked down the road and I could see OSG being what the Jesse Banks Foundation is now. They went through all of the machinations, all of the struggles that you do as a young foundation, and they've got the right sponsors, the right energy, the right people. And that's why I'm plugging my OSG family into them, because, shout to Sharon Banks and my man Thomas George and everybody. They do it right. And they make sure they take care of the kids, and
Yes.
and the sponsors are real. Like, I mean, when I say sponsors, not the local yokels, I mean national sponsors. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's great. So I'm really happy and really proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, and you know what? I applaud your journey, because when you got started with OSG,
Yeah,
it was really about the children. It was about the
it's
kids.
still all about the children for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now you're expanding that to, leverage. You're leveraging that to other causes and foundations around kids. You got now you got you're a dad, parent now. So I think that this is a great fit for you. And you know what? I think from now to infinity, this is where your lane is. This is
Yeah,
where you need to be.
Somebody I love very much calls it a timeline shift. And
Yeah, that's correct.
it
That's
was a
correct.
timeline
That's correct.
shift in my
That's correct.
timeline and always trying to aspire. Now I'm studying. For those that don't know, I'm becoming a big studier of Marcus Aurelius and all those. I'm really getting into just really trying to find ways to manage some of the stuff that because a lot of stuff being cut off from your history makes it hard for you to understand how to deal with certain feelings that you have. Right?
Weren't you reading Plato's Republic at one point?
Yeah, I read Plato's Republic. It was
Yeah,
beautiful. Yeah. Which was Aristotle and Marcus Aurelius was the next. It was only natural to get into to Marcus Aurelius. Teaches you how to not be triggered. I want to send that to Dame. Dame, I'm gonna send you this Marcus Aurelius. Help you out. That motherfucker gets. The best cartoon in the world is the one they got James asses in the building that's on fire. I'm a boss. Don't tell me how to get out of the fire.
Yeah, I didn't watch the interview with the Breakfast Club, but I did see a lot of reactions to the interview.
Yeah.
And I don't need to see it because I know apparently there's a playbook on Dame and he falls for it every time. No, you know what? What I noticed though over the years is that when Dame goes and does interviews, Jay's name is always brought up to trigger him. They do it on purpose.
He doesn't go in there talking about Jay.
Right.
As soon as they listen, with all due respect, the reason that they want to do it is because that's the biggest gorilla in the room.
They always know. Well, I mean, if you study psychology, people know that you get the best content when he's reacting to things, right?
Yeah.
So they ask him these questions. They throw the ball in his court, and then they sit back and watch his reaction. You notice because I study this. If you notice, once you give him a question, he can't stop talking. He just can't stop talking. And then that's all the content that they need.
Yeah,
like for example, even when you interviewed him, you gave him a lovely, glowing, review on his life and all accomplishments that he had.
Yeah.
But when you bring up one thing, he just completely. You sat there for like 5 minutes, and he just talked.
Let him go
the whole time.
Just let him go. I gave him this glowing soliloquy of what he's done and what you don't know out there, and how we changed the actual business and everything. It was a 45-minute glowing soliloquy.
Right. And he was sipping on a cocktail, which I knew was going to be like, okay, he's sipping on cocktails.
Did have a
cocktail. Listen. However you thought it was going to go, it went the way Dane wanted to go. And you know what? It was great content, however.
By the way, I'm back on the sauce. Not heavy. But
I love it.
I am back on the sauce. And my newest sauce of choice, even though I'm not drinking today, is this Four Roses bourbon.
Oh, yes. Really good stuff. Really good. Four Roses is good. Yeah. Yes. Four Roses is very good.
I'm still with the Sancerre, but
you're sipping on that. That should have been going like 2 days ago.
No. I don't do it like that anymore. Sorry, I've already proven. Like this, Lindsay.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you.
Myrtle Beach. They call Lindsay Myrtle Beach. This is my alternate. My alternate alias name is Myrtle Beach.
So listen, the summer was fabulous.
Yes,
summer was fabulous. I bumped into your boy Johnny Dangerous or Johnny Famous.
Johnny Famous, yeah. What's Johnny doing? Yeah, just my boy.
Yeah, that was exciting because I went to the Spike Lee block party in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I saw him there, and I'm like, I walked up to him. I was like, "Are you Johnny Famous?" Listen.
anywhere in Brooklyn, if you go, you're gonna find Scoop. Johnny Famous is everywhere.
No, but what I loved was he was like, "Yes, I am. Who are you?"
Johnny Dangerous. Oh, that's the best thing in the world right there. Oh, but so good to be back. So good to be back, man. Thank you very much. Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah. He told me he saw you though. Scoop.
He's like, "I'm gonna get him on the phone right now." I'm like, "Yeah, call him."
Yeah,
Because I ain't spoke. I said I ain't heard from him in a couple weeks. Like, what's going on? He ain't on the show. He's on. He's in summer mode. He's on hiatus.
I was on hiatus, man. You got to give yourself some time to see where you're at. You know what I'm saying? I needed to land and see where I was at. Plus, I had to win a lot of golf tournaments. I had to win a bunch of stuff. So I am the champion. I am the champion, by the way. I am the champ.
You are the golf version of Gladiator. That's what you are.
I am. Yeah. You're right. Exactly. The champ is here. Just in case y'all didn't know, the champ is here.
Are you not entertained?
That's right. That's right. And beating the Wills pills, beating the salt out of the Wills pills, by the way.
Well, isn't that what we do anyway?
Right, beating the salt out of them. They listen. They're so angry at me because you realize that I got the limp and I'm hobbling. I'm back last year. So now I fight through all the operations and then I'm walking the golf course. And while they're going everything they can do, they've been playing this thing their whole life. Yeah, I picked up a golf club at 40. They've been doing this their whole life. And all of a sudden, this motherfucker walk in, and all of a sudden, it's like the golf version of the rucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
watch
baby,
what I do now.
It's called discipline and determination. Get the Wills pills. Look, didn't they call you what they call you?
Black Larry. By the way,
they called you Black Larry. We got
the legend of Black Larry.
Retribution, reparations.
Black Larry is a real thing. So this is what they call me, and this is the funniest thing.
You know that's not what they mean when you're not around, right?
But it's Huckleberry Finn. Say nigga Jim.
Nigga Larry. That's what they calling it, nigga Larry.
But I embraced it and laughed about it because this idea. They go, who are you playing with today? He goes, it's me, Johnny Wiseman, and Nick Mikowski, and Larry. And they go, who? Larry Abramowitz? No. Black Larry. Go, oh yeah,
nigga Larry. That's what they mean.
Basically, listen. If this was 30 years ago, it would have been nigga Larry. Who that is? Black Larry. Who that is?
And you come on the court, you like, I ain't never scared. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I'm gonna get kicked. I'm gonna get kicked off this gala chair. They're gonna get rid of me. So I'm playing golf with this guy. I call him Jar Jar Pinks, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the words that are being discussed is not how I particularly feel. This is a story as it was told to me.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, Coco. Wait a minute. I might need some fanfare music. So
I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad you're back.
Can I tell you the legend of Jar Jar Pinks? Can I give you the legend of Jar Jar Pinks?
Let's go.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's been told to me, and if anybody's offended, I absolutely apologize, okay? It's off instinct for himself. Anyway. The guy's very smart, so he told me the story of Jar Jar Pinks, and Star Wars. He said Star Wars was real. It was Jar Jar is a real character, right? He said, but Jar Jar was here on Earth 10 million years ago.
Okay.
Because in time dilation, if you travel through the speed of light, right?
Yeah.
If he travels 100,000 light years away, when he goes there, for him it's like 10 years to get there, but coming back here, it's like 10 million years have passed. 10 million years have passed.
Okay, let's go.
Oh boy. Oh, man. Georgia went and came back, and when he left, we were just basically like primates and little things that we had not evolved yet. We were just starting to the first upright, Homo sapiens or Homo erectus or whatever, the original in Africa, right? So he left and came back, and all of a sudden he comes back and he sees all of this development, and he's doing an interview, and he goes, the commentator goes, "Hey, Jar Jar, so welcome back through the time dilation. For you, it's 10 years. For us, it's 10 million. What exactly happened, and how do you feel about the progress that man has made?" And Jar Jar and Jar Jar fans, he goes, "Misa like it. Misa like the people." You like it, Jar Jar? So he says, "But because you're gone now, how would you classify yourself?" Jar Jar goes, "Mr. Homo." The guy goes, no, Jar Jar, we don't say that now. He said, no. So I get it. He goes, "You're a Homo sapien." I understand, Jar Jar. Jar Jar goes, no, Mr. Faggot. Oh, okay, Jar Jar. Okay. All right, Jar Jar. Guess who's back?
You know what's up. He's back. So, Lace, I got a question.
Yes. Go ahead.
You got some new characters? You got some new characters this season?
We got a lot of new characters this season. I stocked up over the season.
Okay. Who you got?
I got a lot. No. Let's get to the tea today. I'll let the character. I'll bleed the characters in as we continue.
Okay, what you want to know?
I love Jar Jar Pink. I love Jar Jar Pink stuff.
Yes.
Miss, I like said. Oh, what do you like about said? Miss, I think said the Hobbit.
Oh shit, said. You're not gonna take that said. Don't take that said.
This Myrtle Beach, I didn't really like the fact that that you would actually get somebody of my persuasion that would be funnier than me. Shut up, Myrtle. Shut up, Lizzie. All right, let's get to the tea.
So,
oh man.
Oh wait,
you
ready?
Yes, go ahead.
So, the one agenda that I have this morning is that the Christian, I don't know, conservatives believe that the rapture is happening tomorrow. So tomorrow, Jesus is coming back, and they're going to fly up in the air magically, and they're going to be saved. Do you believe this?
Well, first of all, let me just say, historically, you guys, the Will's Pills wasn't even around when Jesus. What are you doing? 2,500 years ago, 2,000 years ago, Will's Pills were running wild in Germania.
in caves, in underground,
underground in Germania. They were the Vikings. Oh, man. Tomorrow, I guess it's the rapture time tomorrow.
I can't wait till the 25th. Wait, hold on. So I guess if they do leave and they go magically up in the sky, that means that all of their money and cars and houses are up for grabs. So I'm just waiting to get my real estate.
It's magically suspicious. That's what I The story is magically suspicious. Oh, look at this. Everybody's loving Jar Jar Pinks. Look at this. It's crazy. Oh my God.
See, look, we need new characters.
They're gonna kick me off. They're gonna kick me off the show.
No, they're not. Who is they? That's the question.
The board of whoever is gonna kick me off the dais.
No, that is not going to happen.
Misa no like said. Anyway, go ahead.
Big up to said.
Yeah, big up to said.
Yeah, so that, and then we have the whole Jimmy Kimmel cancellation of Disney and Hulu, boycott going on. They lost $9 billion in 3 days because of this situation.
Wow.
So
People are dropping their prescription, the subscription.
well, no. You have to realize something because Disney owns ABC, right? So
Right.
Disney also is a entity that in itself is because they have their own zip code, like they're like the Vatican, but in America.
Right.
So people have been canceling weddings, with the related to Disney, the Disney branch, just the whole
Yeah.
Disney organization.
Yeah.
So people have not only been canceling their subscriptions, but vacations, trips, things like that are associated with Disney, and they are pushing an emergency button on this. They're like, oh no. Like if you try to, cancel your subscription, they'll actually reroute you to some like dummy page so
Yeah.
you don't have to like unsubscribe. This is really,
They're
really
they're making it hard to cancel your subscription. I mean, listen, this is a free speech conversation. As I always say, you got to hit them in the pockets. You can march all day,
the
but
only way to do it. The
if you
only
hit
way.
them in the pockets, look what they did to Target. Target is a ghost town right now.
Yeah,
Target
you're
is
right.
a ghost town. You can't even get nothing in Target right now. You can
You're
go
right.
there. It's a ghost town. They lost like what 12, 13 billion dollars in a quarter.
Yeah, they did.
I think. Listen, black people, if you take your buying power, you stop arguing. They first of all understand me that nobody likes you. Everybody likes the dollar. All right. So accept the fact that motherfuckers don't like you. All right? Accept that, right? And then go out there and just spend your money with people who are actually doing things that's going to make it work for us. If you do that, especially with this 1.3 trillion dollars worth of GDP that we bring into this country every year, you can leverage your dollar, but people will piss on you and you'll still spend money with them. Let's stop spending money with them. I don't know why they spend money on
Well,
the NFL.
here's the problem, Lace, respectfully. Here's the problem. So even if you did that, because now we're in a subscription-based society, right, where
Yeah.
you don't own anything.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you do cancel a Hulu or ABC or Disney or whatever, you
Right.
do realize that cable, if they wanted to go back to cable has a licensing to these same companies, right? So it's a lose-lose situation for you because you're still going to pay. So even if you go and you cancel all of these subscriptions and you go back to cable, those licensing deals they have with those cable companies are still in play. So
Well, why don't we go to just go to Apple TV and just deal with Apple? And that's what I do. I deal with Apple. I
okay,
just do Apple TV.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Big said the stock is down. So you know what, said? I think that might be a good idea. But the problem with if you're a conscious investor, you wouldn't want to do it. And let me also preface this by saying that we expect the businesses any major business to be neutral in politics. We don't want our businesses to be taking one side against another side. We
Well, that's
want
over.
our
Right
business.
now. It's over. There's no way it's going to be any way different because you have a regime in there that's saying you either run with me, where I can be like Kim Jong Un or whatever the case may be, or we're going to shut you down. And
Which is
we,
unfortunate because
yeah,
they need us.
yeah.
They depend on us to pay for whatever services that they provide. So once we decide to turn it off, then they actually have to actually rethink their position, right? Because money and profit is the only thing that they are ruled by, not their positions on politics.
Yeah, right. That's the
So
point. They don't like you. Stop acting like and stop being mad that they don't like you. Stop getting in your feelings. They're not supposed to like you. At the end of the day, they will do things for their interest. That people are mad about Trump going to making this young man's death a big a national situation, but
I
that's
don't
his
even want to get
man.
into that. I
Yeah,
don't even want to get into
yeah.
this.
That. I mean, do you want to get into that? Or you want to do that?
Okay, let's go. You want to
Yeah,
do it? Okay.
yeah.
I'm down, but I don't want to. However, I do have an opinion on it.
Okay, what's your opinion?
So on that day, that happened, the only thing I saw was he was making a statement about gang violence, which was really associated with Black people.
Right.
I've seen a lot of things that he has said over time. Like he's a fucking YouTuber.
Right.
He's not really, to me, I don't know him because I don't I'm not aligned with whatever he thinks or
Right.
his philosophies. I don't care about that. To me, he's a typical white person,
Right.
right?
Right.
But
Right.
he had a large audience, and from the background that I heard about him, he didn't even graduate from
No, he
college.
didn't. No, he dropped out of
So
club.
well, my thinking is if you graduated from college, you don't have the right to go to colleges to speak to anybody about anything.
There you go. But though I do agree. What I don't agree with is Black people celebrating the guy's death.
Well,
First,
there was a lot of coonery happening,
a
a
lot of
lot of
people. Yeah,
coonery
yeah, yeah, yeah.
happening. And hey, listen, this is, everything that we've learned up until, because we're old school, right? So we
Right,
are in the middle of digital and analog, right?
right,
We're the bridge between both worlds, right?
right,
The problem is this: there are generations like your son, like my grandson, and people in that age range where their only information and only exposure to things is through the internet
right,
and social media. And when you have a person like this person, CK, I'm gonna call him CK.
right.
When you have a person like CK coming in, telling young people, impressionable people, because remember, those are the people that vote. Those are the people they need to grab to vote for the next elections
Right.
upcoming, going
No,
forward.
it's the next generation. Can I give? Well, said taps on a very good point. It's about getting your, but you're not going to get the trail off the Epstein because you promised your constituents that you would get to the bottom of it, and even if you're at the bottom of it, you're going to still have to deal with the Epstein stuff. That's a whole nother conversation.
It's
But
never going away.
that's not
It's never going away.
that's not going, and all those people that are in it are going to really deal with.
Oh, and
Uh,
I got more to say about that. That's
okay,
crazy. We could
that's
do this
crazy.
for 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Um,
but let me get back to CK.
yeah,
Let me get back to CK. Now, what I did see, first of all, universities are for hundreds of years. There's been the place where all new kinds of ideas and stuff really kind of generated. You go to universities and people are talking because when you're at that age, you're optimistic and your mind's open. You want to do stuff. You want to
right.
import your ideas. So they realized the older MAGA guys, they realized that they had a deficit. They realized that they smelt death on themselves because they were getting old and they couldn't carry it. So they needed a guy to go and try to convince the young people to sort of get down with them. And that's what he was, the guy that was doing it. He was successful at doing it. And that's what got them to be like, okay, we need to invest in this guy because
Right.
it's like a rapper. It's like he's the hot rapper. Politics is the hot new rapper now. You know what I'm saying? So when he went out there and did his thing, remember, Turning Point was started by him, Candace Owens, and the other guy.
That's correct.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And she's not in it no more. But as you can see her moving away from that and trying to level the
Oh, I got
situation
some
out.
stuff on her too. I don't want to
Yeah,
get into it now.
yeah. But okay, we got to listen. We back, so we can talk about all these people. You know, because we study these things. You know what I'm saying? They're a bigger story. But this guy started to see some of his arguments had holes in it. Definitely thought of a race war they're trying to have. I don't know about the race war like that because even though, again, I think we are too. We think it's about us, and I think it's about
Well,
us
hold
in
on. But hold
public.
on, Lace.
Yeah, go ahead.
Respectfully, let me interrupt you.
Yeah,
Because Black people over the course of where we are in this country and like who we are, we understand white rage very distinctly. All you need is one incident, and it doesn't matter if it's white on white, they will find a way to bring Black people in it remember when CK unfortunately passed away,
Yeah.
they shut down 7 HBCUs because of they didn't find the guy. And they just decided that at that moment that they needed to threaten Black universities because of it for no reason until they found out that it was one of their own that did it, that they just decided that their rage, they're so, I would say, they're triggered so heavily
Yeah.
by where we are in this society that they just can't take it. And over
I
time,
agree. I agree with what you're saying.
over time, we've had during the Reconstruction era, we've
Yes.
built our own. Like they don't want us, right? They said that. They say that they don't want us. But when we build things for ourselves, they want to burn it down and they want to destroy it, right?
Yes.
So I don't think that has changed.
Um,
The only
I don't think
self-reflection.
it's changed either. I just think that they won that war already. I think that war, they've already won that war, and we've been relegated to drivers of culture in this country. Now
We are the culture of this
right.
country.
Well, we are actually, when you put it like that, we are the culture. But let me just say that they've lost the fight. It's like they lost the fight to China and India and all those other countries. They lost that fight to them, and I think we're just a false flag. I think acting is against us. It's just it's like you getting beat up by a big dude, and then you go over to the little dude and try to beat the little dude up. No, you're getting your ass whooped by them. So you deal with them, and I think we can't. I think we should just stand down and don't buy into it, and just continue to build up.
And we've been doing that. We've been doing that, and I love us for that.
Yep.
However,
Yep.
What's going on right now, right? Let's just talk about what's going on right now. They look at us and our reaction to what's happened with CK, and now they're just going overboard with everyone.
Because we got a lot of smart people, from D.L. Hewley to Roland Martin to all these other people that are going crazy about the situation. And I'm like, yo, we didn't have to say much. And we could have just stepped back, stayed in our own communities. Like, yo, that's your issue. Because really, what's my girl, the dark-skinned girl, very smart. She said, she's very simple. She's like, listen, you guys got the courts, the judges, the Supreme Court, the House, the Senate, and everything, and y'all still mad.
Oh, you talking about Joy Reid. Joy Reid made a very good argument about that.
Amazing.
Yeah, Joy Reid, she did that. She was in her bag on that. But it's not even about the
they do it. I'm sorry, this is Cedric. They do what they don't. People don't do what they want to do. They do what they can. They cannot target the Chinese. They cannot target when they tried to target the Samsung Koreans and they started arresting the Koreans. They had to do a deal with South Korea to release those Koreans. They can't. They doing what they can. It's not what they want to do. They're doing what they can because the country. Remember, they tried to say that they were going to do some cities that was going to be all white only, but you couldn't do it because the Indians owned the businesses. So,
you're right.
What are you talking about?
Yep.
What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making. The point I'm making is I know it's in our thing we're going to revolt against the situation. Black people, we are doing okay. Black people, y'all doing fine. We just got to tighten.
Let me tell you something. We hooting and hollering. We ripping and running. We having barbecues.
Right.
We having, because let me tell you something. Even when the Great Depression happened, Black people was not affected by that because we already knew it didn't affect us anyway. It wasn't for us, right?
We knew how to
have
a rent party and feed house parties and rent parties. We knew how to feed a bunch of people. We knew how to take care of our families. And that's for us that's where we've got to get back to, our families. Because if we get back to our family, all the other stuff is a distraction. We got to get back to bringing our boys home, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old young men home. Invest in our youth. This is what it's about.
Yes, put that bomb on. Yeah.
We have to invest in our young kids. All you 50-year-old dudes, get out to clubs. Get your ass home. Make sure your son got everything he needs. Get your ass out the club. Stop rapping. Stop rapping. You know what I'm saying? Get home. Take care of your kids. Make sure your kids are okay. And because that's where the investment should be. For our community, you can invest in the stock market, shot to earn your leisure, teaching people how to invest and make money and all the invest in the children, invest in the next generation. This is what it's about. That's why I accepted that, because it's the next generation that I'm concerned about. You're not gonna make them like you.
Well, you can't wait. And I love what you're saying, but you can't be in the system and play by their rules. Their rules are not the same as our rules.
Well, their rules are not the same because they keep moving. They keep changing the rules.
Well, they keep creating
creating
laws and things and breaking all the treaties, all of the laws. They break them. They break them to benefit themselves. But
that's okay. The bottom line is, at least you get to read the rules, and you can. That's what happened. All of our sisters played by their rules, and they're pissed off because the sisters are killing them right now. The sisters are in the houses.
That's why they're laying them off.
Yeah.
That's why they're laying all them off.
That's okay. We just adapt. Who's more adaptable, more resilient than us, huh?
Correct.
Who's more adaptable than our people?
This is correct. And then we'll just build a new system.
We're not killing ourselves when shit gets crazy. Right.
We're just building a new system. We're going to build a new system.
We're not shooting up schools. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right.
But our problem is we're too busy shooting up each other. We got to figure out how to not do that. That's what we got to work on, not doing.
You know what? I think that the time, you know what? And I'm going to say something controversial.
Yes, Coco.
We need a Donald Trump.
Yeah, I got no problem.
We do.
Yeah.
We need a Trump to show us not only how resilient we are, but he's not doing anything but exposing the quiet parts out loud.
Right.
We need to get on code. What we forgot was when things were good with the Will's pills.
We thought they liked us.
Right.
Obama got in there. We thought they liked it.
Right.
They're not your friends, B. How many times am I saying this? They're not your friends. Stop it. Could you stop?
Right.
The worst thing for black people is a white liberal. That is the worst thing for a black person in this country.
Absolutely.
It's a white liberal.
Absolutely.
It's worse. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Because black people we need to understand. First of all, we're conservative people, right? We are God-fearing conservative people.
Yeah, that's correct.
And secondly, the white people, the white liberal or the liberal agenda in this country, the far left liberal agenda in this country, is a watered down version of what we were trying to fight for all these years. And they figure if we give you a little bit, you can be cool with me. Hey, I got a black friend and he's cool, right? You know, and the ones that aren't cool, they leave in the garbage. And to the point,
I have a different take on it. Different take on it because of what is happening now in this political climate.
Yeah.
We always ask ourselves, well, I do, why aren't the Democrats doing anything about what's going on, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I think it's because as long as they could keep non-white people down, they can play both sides because that's what they do. As long as they're not affected by it, it doesn't matter what side of the aisle they're on. As long as they don't get any blowback from it. Because listen, think about this. There's an old
Kim. Kim's back in the building. Hey, Kimmy.
Where's Kim? Kimmy, where's she at?
Is she over there? You finished your show yet, Kim? She's probably doing her show.
Kimmy, get on. But you know what? As long as they're both on the same side, as far as like they're not affected, as long as they have a fall guy, which is us, they don't have to worry about it, right? Because they can play us.
We don't have to be the fall guy. That's the point I'm making. We don't have to be the fall guy. That's
but you know what? Here's the problem. There's so many people plugged into the matrix, right? That they forgot the key component that kept Black people surviving for 400 years.
Yes.
We already understand what the assignment is.
That's true.
But we have to rein in our young people.
We
Like you
did
said.
understand, but we forgot to give it to the next generation.
Yeah, we did. We did.
We did understand what the assignment was. No, now we have to regain the assignment and know, because first of all, they're not our enemy. First of all, shout to white people across the country. For the most part, the average guy, the guy that's running his business, the guy that's living his life, they are not our enemies. Right? It's the 1% power structure. Somebody says something about there's only being 2% slave owners in the country. Well, listen, there's only 1% of the people that are controlling everything in this country right now. 1%. So we're all under siege. The entire population is under siege by being held hostage by the 1%. The people that are really rich.
And guess what? Guess what's happening?
Yes.
Guess what's happening? That system that they built in America in the beginning is now affecting the Wills pills.
Yes. Because the other countries, hi, this is Jaja. Mr. Lays, we're saying this all the time. Hi, Jaja. Just stop, man. You're going a little too far, Mr. I just want to say this is Myrtle. Shut up. Get out of here,
there you go. Bring them out.
Guess who walked into the room? Look at this.
Walked into the room? That's my girl.
Hey. Look at that. Look at Kimmy.
Hi, guys.
Look at my baby. Come on, girl.
Oh,
I miss you guys.
First of all, Kimmy, I am so proud of you doing your show. I peep in that show from time.
She's doing a great job.
Thanks, guys. I miss you guys.
Yes,
I miss you too, baby. When you getting streamed on, though?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Said, go. Who was that? Look at my beautiful sister.
We have to be a guest on your show, Lays. Lays and I have got to be a guest on Kimmy's show.
Listen, I'm talking about y'all all the time.
I will come in and be the guest. Listen, I walk in, I see Kimmy going. I was like, thank God, because I could not do it this summer. This summer, I needed my Lays time all summer.
Yo, Lays, let me tell you something. I was trying to find Kimmy, right? And I told Kimmy this. And I found her shows from like 9 years ago. Like, she's been doing this a long time, bro.
The Keep It Moving, the KIM, all that. Kimmy rocking.
Yeah, Kim is doing it, baby. Let me tell you something. Look, I've seen her stand on tables. I'm like, God damn, Kimmy.
Miss, I like Kimmy. Hey, shut up, Jar Jar. Stay out of this conversation. I don't even know.
That's my girl. Look at that smile. I love it.
What up, Troy?
Everybody, look at that. Kimberly ducked me when I went down to DC last month. Hey, Kim. Big story. Kim, how has it been with the military down in DC?
Oh God. Well, thank God they're gone. But the DC National Guard is still there picking up trash and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Are they packing bags at the supermarket too?
Basically, they may as well be. They're cleaning the sidewalks, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. There you go. They got to do something. I mean, they spent the money already.
And I will tell you though, it was very disturbing to come outside and have to go down there and walk through and drive through all the troops and stuff. It was I was anxiety ridden the entire time.
But that was the National Guard. Don't worry about the Guard. The Guards ain't gonna do nothing crazy. They there. I mean, but we do need to get one thing. We do have to get control of our neighborhoods. We got to figure out a way to get control.
Yes.
Well,
I think I heard you guys talking about Trump being, in a sense, Trump being a good thing for the country because it's helping us decide where do you want to be? You want to be over here, or you want to be over here.
Listen, Trump. Listen, at the end of the day, he is exactly what I thought he was. And whether you like it or you don't like it, at the end of the day, this man is doing exactly what I thought he would do.
Yep.
And I'm not surprised, and I'm not even angry. I'm like, okay. Good.
And you know what? And it's funny because, a real president, if I may speak freely, would use this moment to unite the country
Yes.
But he said out of his own mouth, he's like, I hate them. Like, I'm not here to unite and bring this country to a,
Yeah.
collective. He
Yeah, he
doesn't
said he
want
didn't
that.
care about bringing the division together. He didn't care.
Yeah, he's supposed to do that, but he's not on that type of time. So guess what? And
There
you're gonna
is
leave us.
there
You're
is
gonna
a
leave us out there to excuse me, to
yeah,
make
yeah,
do
go ahead,
with
Coco.
what we need to do.
Yes, Coco.
Then you know what? Then let's just, Black people, we up. That's all I have to say.
Right,
We up.
I've been listen, you guys. We've been doing this for years, and I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again, and it's finally kicking in. Everything we've said has come true, and we have said it the way we said it. They're not your friends. So if they're not your friends, stop asking them to be your friends. And why do we care if you like us? You know what I'm saying? Why do I care?
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody's phone speaking back. But why do we care if you like us? The bottom line is just do what we're doing. And they have, because they don't have to like me, but you respect my dollar, right? So that's it. Respect my money. There you go. Respect my
There you
bond.
go. The money.
Right. Respect that.
The money.
Follow what the Chinese have done. The Chinese have sat back. They used to make. You talk about racist stuff. The racism towards the Chinese in this country over the last couple of hundred years has been magnanimous. It's on par with the racism to black people.
Yeah, and
Yes,
you know
yeah.
what? With this whole thing with Benji Netanyahu, right?
And y'all,
Yeah. He's trying to start some beef with China right now.
yeah, he's trying to sell beef. Did you see
And
Kanye West with a net and Yoo-hoo said, "This is my net and Yoo-hoo."
No,
Crazy.
that's madness. That's madness. So you know what? I'm thinking right now, for the last 20 years,
Yes.
we've been in constant conflicts with the Middle East and certain countries because of the
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Net and you.
BB.
Yo, lady, ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's a problem.
And yo, lady, ooh.
So you're opening up a whole another can of worms that I don't want us to open up because we'll be here all morning. But I can tell you with the Middle East, what's happening in Northern Africa and the Middle East, whatever you want to call it. I think our president is more in bed with the Saudis. Which
Well, the Saudis are also the juices.
Right.
I have to put this in. I have to say it in code words, but they are Jew-sis. Yeah, their background is Jew-sis.
Yeah. Quarter water.
So
we should be acting in our homeland instead of fighting in somebody else's shit. Nothing to do with us. Yeah, there you go. Let's just take care of our homeland and take care of our kids. And the best way we can take care of our kids is by giving them a scholarship so that they can go into college and get an education. Education is the best weapon against all of this foolishness. Education.
That's correct.
That's the weapon. The education is the weapon. If you educate, that's what happened. That's why the sisters, the Ketanji Brown, they want to call it DEI hires, but those women are super qualified.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and not only that, but the majority of educated folk in America are Black women, and that is a direct threat to whatever is going on now. So they use that as a mechanism to impose the DEI ban, right? So now the economy, as we know it now, is actually, because I think what was 3.7 trillion that we spend. Those are those.
The numbers are a little over 2 trillion, to be honest with you.
It's 3.7. They said.
Right.
Those numbers are actually the majority of Black women who are educated that make money. And those labor numbers are really hurting Trump, because those are the people, honestly, that are putting money and pumping it back into the economy.
Right.
And you can't do anything without us, and they don't seem to understand that until it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
So it's too late now. Now it's too late.
Well,
So what are you gonna do?
I definitely didn't think most of the stuff is thought out. I just think I think at this point you're grasping for anything. And that's why I'm trying to get us as Black people to use more of a cerebral approach to these conversations and get out of our feelings. if we can get out of our feelings and use more of a cerebral approach to these conversations, we have an opportunity. There's an opportunity here for us as Black people in this country. We have an
I just
opportunity.
told you that there was a black man who bought the rights to Turning Point USA.
Yes.
You
Oh, for
know,
real?
The
yeah,
the merch rights.
yeah, the merchandising rights.
Yeah.
So I think that that was a key step to how to not be emotional and just use your, ingenuity as
Right.
action, because they've been doing this to us for years. I think the time is now that we turn that around. They taught us very well
Right.
about how to disrupt the system. I think it's time for us to look at it like that.
Well, here's the thing, and I totally agree, but we don't even have to disrupt the system. All we have to do is just keep doing our thing because we're great. You're amazing. Look at Kimberly all summer rocking.
Rocking.
We are amazing. Black people are amazing in this country. I made that post and said Black people are amazing because we are. This is the 21st annual scholarships awards. Make sure you guys come to I'm the gala chair, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
Hello.
There you go. There you go. I'm here. I'm trapped.
Hello.
Come on.
But we are amazing. We're resilient. The country. I'm watching them fall apart in a lot of ways. I'm watching our Willsville brothers and sisters lose themselves. Go crazy.
They were never found.
No, but listen, they were given a big head start. The GI Bill, they got houses. They're passing the houses down to the children, and the children are going crazy.
Yes.
Drugs, losing themselves, having gender issues, fighting, going crazy, stuck on being programmed, lost. And now they're looking at somebody to be mad about you. This country is set up the way it's supposed to be. This is a white country with black 12% of the population with black slaves that we stayed in the country. The country's set up the way it's supposed to be. Now we have to stop thinking that they look at us as the same. They will always look at you as Black Larry.
Correct. Correct.
You always be, if you can accept that that's who you are. I'm Black Larry. Oh, to
You
them,
talking about my wife.
You're nigga Larry. Nigga Larry.
Nigga Larry. Well,
You talking about my wife.
if you can accept that that's how they see you, that's how they see you.
Yep. No, but you know what, Lays? I
Stop
think
trying
that
to change the way they look at you
no,
and just
but
accept that and make
here's
the
where
most out of it.
respectfully, here's where I think that we triumph, and you are a perfect example of that. It doesn't matter what they call you.
Right.
You show up and you show out and you beat them at their own games.
Exactly. Everything I'm doing is it is that. I'm showing you not to go out there, cry, complain, get in your feelings. Just show up because, like my man said on fucking, what's my man, Terrence Howard on that clip, you got a foot and a half dick. Just go out there and play. You gonna win.
Right. Now you are the perfect example of that, Lays, and I congratulate you. I applaud you. I celebrate you for what you've done.
Yeah, you can stay in there.
Black resistance.
Ain't nobody had a harder life than me. All right? I had the hardest goddamn life. I'm slipping in the back exits of my building at 13 years old. Okay? I'm homeless, sleeping on the 4 train, going to school on the 4 train.
Right. Look, everything, like I said earlier, everything is a culmination of where you are today.
Right.
Fuck shit, good shit.
Right.
Everything that you have built brick by brick, you built
Yeah.
your life brick by brick. And
you
you
know
have
what?
now.
And we haven't gotten it all the way right. We're still working on it, and we're still
No,
at
but listen, nothing. The work is never done.
right.
We're always going to be working. Look, that's our generational inheritance. Okay.
If I were to live this life based on who liked me and who didn't like me, I wouldn't go very far.
Correct. So you know what? I think at this point right now, I think you have a long way to go.
Yeah.
And I think along the way, you're going to be making strides towards building a coalition to get where you need to go. I think that when we reach the end of our lives,
Yes.
we want to make sure that what we've done made an impact
That's
on
right.
somebody.
Yes.
And I think you're doing the work. I think you are, and I applaud you again for that.
Sis, thank you very much. It's good to see Kimmy. Kimmy looks beautiful.
Kimmy is what's up right
Yeah,
now,
Kimmy.
Kimmy.
That's my
Come on,
Kimmy.
Kimmy. We love our Kimmy. Come
I
on,
love
Kimmy.
you guys.
And
We love our Kimmy. First
so
of all, we love
yeah,
our Kimmy.
we love our Kimmy. Always love our Kimmy. I want to thank everybody for coming out within the sound of my voice. Yes, we're back. I am back in the building. Whenever, and you guys remember, this is a volunteer army. I want you guys to come in. I want you guys to contribute. I want to thank everybody that's coming in. Big Said, we love you, Said. Oliver, thank you very much. Definitely send me the picture. Big Said, we love you. We're just getting started back again, and I just needed the music. That's why I didn't take the radio station deal, even though it's still there. But I did 1 or 2 shows, but I was like, you know what? I need to be able to do the show the way we do it, where it's music, and I didn't want to have a time limit. I didn't want to be doing that. Once you start doing that, you cut it up. Make sure you go check out Sed's new show coming up. I'm Sed. Who are you?
Yeah.
Is that what
Right.
it's called?
Yeah, yes.
Sad.
Kim, they want to know what's your YouTube.
The Keep It Moving show, MOVIN.
Put the link in,
Put
Kimmy.
the link in, Kimmy. Put the link
Okay.
in.
You know I don't know how to do that. It's
Kimmy's working it out.
the Keep It
All
Moving
right.
show.
Well, listen, guys, thank y'all for coming in. This has been a great kind of first show back to have the crew back. We will see you guys again tomorrow. And make sure you check out Kim Keeping It Moving on YouTube. She'll put the link in there. And y'all have a good time, all right? Listen, this is your boy, Blaze, and Walk Back in Morning Emails. The email show is here. Thanks to all the channels, and we will see you tomorrow.
Hey, bye.